Alright, you guys, why did I title this video, Are Aliens Attacking People? Alright, I've been here for the past 15 minutes looking around before I started the stream. And, or video, depending on how and where you're watching. So if you catch me before I keep on going, like if you catch me in the middle of the stream, always go back to the beginning of that video, because I'm not editing videos. I'm just streaming whatever I'm finding and putting it over there on YouTube for you people out there and looking stuff and things like that, trying to figure out what can we come and figure out as a puzzle or something. Alright, community work. Well, as I was saying, I was here for the past 15 minutes just looking around, and to me this is very awkward because the trees, I mean, this is like, it looks like an explosion. And why would this carriage be out here? Like, I don't know, this was just recent, and there you can even see they're smoking. I mean, I didn't see no fire. I was up here. Let me put the location on the map. I was River of the Wolf Rock. All right. So I was looking for the legendary whatever animal it is. I don't know if it's a ram or something. And I came across this, but there's a few things on here that just hit my head. Alright, for example, trees like this and something like this in a smaller scale can be found if you follow the tree line. I'm a bit sick. If you follow the tree line up here, alright, you follow this tree line, bomb, and then you go facing straight forward to this tree all the way up to this hill. Somewhere around here on this hill, right on Annisburg, alright, let me just put a marker here. Somewhere along that marker, there's a burnt site just like this one. When I followed this tree all the way up straight to the hilltop over here, and I noticed that burnt site location. People have been hearing or listening that they're getting strange UFO sounds. I don't know what kind of sounds. I don't know if I'm late by doing this, because I'm like 87% of the gameplay right now in the save file with John Marston. I'm not playing with Arthur right now, and I would have to go back to Arthur and do some stuff that I'm researching about. But up there where I just put that marker over, there's a site sort of like this, alright? And then, but I didn't get nothing. There's no dead people, no dead animals. Okay, look at, yo. Okay. I am so puzzled right now. Could it have been an animal scavenging? I mean, in Grand Theft Auto 5, there was a street that was called Chupacabra. I don't know if Rockstar went ahead and did like some Chupacabra alien type of thing going on here. I don't know. I'm just speculating right now from what I'm seeing, man. I mean, yo, this is like claw marks, man. What about the dead body? I can't get in the carriage, but there is something really awkward going on. And then those dead bodies up there that I found. See, these things are still smoking, man. Like, This is so freaking insane. I mean, okay, so the chupacabra thing goes like he started sucking up, making punching like some sort of incisions on goat's neck, like, and then they were just bone dry. I mean, I'm not getting this on here, but maybe in some sort of way, cause you know, I never seen cows pulling one of those uh cartwheels thing, the trolley thing. I never seen cows pulling that. It's always horses. So there's something really going on here. All right. Anyways, now this other thing just struck me. This just left me uh, uh, like stupid for real. This left me like, okay, this tree right here, there's another tree like it. If you go, and I do have it, if you go to the Heartlands, you can see it right here. I sketched it out. It's called Warped Tree or something like that. It's even in the journal. This tree is also in the journal. And you can, right here, like, landed, call, whatever. Okay, oil fields, then you're gonna, Emerald Ranch is closer, alright? And Cassidy Creek, Dewberry Creek, Olive Creek that is, alright? So it's like a hilltop, and there's a grave there, and there's a warped tree right there. And he put it in the journal, but I'm not getting nothing here, like, to put it in a journal or something. And I've been noticing that when I try to go to the Dreamcatcher trees, it's like bugging out on me. And it's not like, so this was the, oh, let's see here, these trees, where they at? Okay, these trees are looking, they're better. This was an explosion. You can see the trees warped that way, and then you can see these warped this way. For example, this one warped that way, and then the other ones over there warped to the opposite side. This was an explosion. There's no crater, so it wasn't a meteor. I mean, they could have been struck by lightning. They could have been struck by lightning, but I mean, I would have seen the fire. But the claw mark on the cow, really, there's no such animals up here. There's only like rams, there's only like, I know birds are not gonna do it. I don't know, like the first thing that came to my mind was like aliens is shooting people. I mean, if you go cowboys and alien stuff, I found an old story about a crash that happened in Texas or something like that, where the UFO actually hit, I don't know what it was, and then it crashed into something, but it basically disintegrated, like, and they did find a dead alien body. It's a crazy, awkward story. But this is just like the other bodies I found in tall trees. I mean, those bodies didn't have nothing to do with the Skinner brothers, I say again. And then after I found them, I camped, and a day went by, and when I went back, they were decomposing. And then another day went by because I was hunting for some pelts. I needed some perfect pelts. I was a long time in that area because it was like the only area I could find skunks, because they're really freaking hard to find. And I did get the skunks anyway, and that's how I found those that pit of bodies. Now if I go just back there, the only thing I'm gonna get is the leg, the hands, and the making the shape of the letter B. But that's just it. But this is really crazy, and the place, there's the why the index stays popped on every time I put pause now. The game has a few bugs that they're kind of like annoying. Okay, so the trees were over here, and then this marker right here, Annisburg, there's a burnt site up that mountain hilltop, which kind of looks like this one, only that this one's bigger. Then you get the tree, where the tree is over here right next to a grave site. And now this site, which is basically so remote. Dude, the index is pissing me off every time I put pause. So this is supposed to be the legendary animal site. I don't know why it's not working for me right now, and it's maybe because I have the other pelt still. I rested here in this shack. You can sleep here. It was night, so, and then I came up here, and it's right here, right under where it says River of the Wolf. River of the Wolf Rock. And I'll show you. This is so freaking remote. And it couldn't possibly, let's head over there and check it out. But it couldn't possibly have been Del Lobo again, because I took them all out. I took them out of their fort. Let's go over there and come back and see what happens, because damn, is it that far? Yep, right there it is. Let's see if they're there, because I took them all out. Doesn't look like there's any sign of them. Oh yeah, they are there, and I took them all out. So basically they just respawn there. It's like the Lemoyne Raiders. They overtook the house again. Okay, where am I going? I think I'm going the wrong direction. Yep, I should go up. So that was far enough. Let's go back and see. Have entered legendary animal. Oh, I gotta do this, man.
Whoa, easy.
Okay, where is this at? It's like, let me put a marker on it because I have to do this, and then just keep on. Okay, that's the starting point for the hunt. And then let's see what happens. If there's animals there or something.
Head up.
Bunny rabbit. I doubt he was scavenging for some meat. Yo, this is mad awkward. But I don't know. I'm just like, to me something's going on, because this is the second site I find like this, other than now there's cows and a carriage there. But that burn site in the hilltop, is there's nothing there. but the trees is basically almost the same, burnt out, and they're like as if it were an explosion. But the weird thing is this warped tree. Let me see if I can find it in the journal. It shouldn't have been. Let me just go to the last chapter. Let's go back one chapter. Let's check around here. There we go. There it is. But you know what? This tree, when Arthur draws it, because I'm revisiting sites, and John is not that good of a draftsman than Arthur was. Arthur did way better detailed work. So I don't know. Like, it's so freaking hard, man. Look how this is. Okay, this is Arthur's draft right here. I mean, this is also Arthur. Like, look at that, detailed. I bet if it were John, it would just be. Look at that. That looks way more better than. So when he does it, when he does this, why so many chapters? Jeez. When he does the tree, he takes literally 2 pages drawing it. I already did it on the other save file. There it is. That looks so shitty. I'm sorry, John, but it's the truth. That shit looks shitty. And Arthur does it like, I don't know if, like, you know, it's like, you would have to do a shitload of work with Arthur first before it changes to the epilogue, because there's a lot of changes after the years gone by. Like, for example, the crazy lady that's spelling out random numbers, she dies. There's a woman up here. I'm gonna say that again. There's a woman up here, right next to the Tesla coil, to the Tesla antenna, whatever the hell it is. A lady here, you have to teach her to hunt. Then you gotta wait a few days to go by, because Arthur asks for a rifle if she has a rifle. But I went on with the story, I finished it, and then when I came back to the marker, I found her dead in the house. And then Arthur donates like $100 somewhere around here for construction of something. I'm not sure if it's this corner or this corner. And when you go back in the epilogue, Arthur's name appear in the reconstruction of the building because he was one of the donators. I mean, there's so much stuff. Like, for example, this is really awkward. This is the awkwardest one. As you can see, look at all the animals here, because I like hunting around here. I don't know why. There's a lot of species around here of animals. You can find skunks, rabbits, squirrels, I can't remember what's the name of this animal. Deers, elks. Sometimes from time to time you can find moose, bears. I mean, the grizzlies here, and you can still find black bears around, coyotes, red-tailed fox, you name it, man. You want to hunt, go to tall trees. And that's when I noticed those bodies with the letter B and then crazy painting like a doll face. They were all dudes and all dressed the same. Then I took him out of the hole because I who knows, there's probably something under them in the hole, so there was nothing in there anyways. And then when I came back a day later, they were all decomposed. I mean, unless this has to do with, dude, if this was right now, and if this had to be with a murder mystery, Like, what the fuck? How many dynamite he used? Dude, I do not. Other than this thing was carrying dynamite and it blew up when it crashed it. But I highly doubt it, man. This would have been blown. The the card would have been blown to pieces. I mean, I do not know what the fuck is going on here for real. But anyways, I find something, I'ma stream it for sure. Keep on riding, hunting, looking, searching. Onwards we go.